Like the first series, I'm always watching like, okay, what is this going to be? What's the plan today? How many runs is it going to be? How much shotgun? How much under center? Like what's the flavor? And in the first series, I think there were like 7 runs. There was a quarterback designed run. It was clear that they were going to stick with that and try and establish a line of scrimmage, was something I think they need to continue to do moving forward. And I just liked seeing it. They pushed the ball down the field. They created explosives. It's everything that you want to see against not just the Las Vegas Raiders, but what this Eagles team needs to be moving forward. And then defensively, I think they held the Raiders to 70 yards on offense. Like it was an all-time performance from the defense. This is what this team can be. You even when the run's not hitting early, you got to stick with it. You got to keep attacking line of scrimmage, keep making them defend that, and then take your shots when they're there. And they did that throughout the game. And I thought that was outstanding. And it's who they should be moving forward. And they got 3 games left, right? 2 of them against the Washington Commanders, 1 of them against the Buffalo Bills. They've pretty much all but clinched their spot in the playoffs. They just need one more win, and it's over. Really, one more loss by the Cowboys, and it's over. So, they're in the driver's seat. They're probably going to be the 3 seed. If they win out, there's a chance they could be the 2 seed. What I would like to see these last 3 games is continue to pound the rock. Get that run game going. It is going to open up so much more for the offense. And if these guys can go into the playoffs feeling good, feeling confident, working with each other in executing these plays, I think it's going to help out Jalen a lot more. And with the way this defense is playing, this team could be very dangerous in the postseason if they stay true to that formula. So that's what I'm hoping to see.
Dude, there's so much fucking firepower over there, man.
Right?
In a game like this, you see it all clicking, man. It shows you what you got, man, and then you just build off of it. And it's crazy what one game of putting it together can do, man. It can strike it up. There was a crazy stat out there that I don't know the specific stat, which I probably shouldn't be saying it if I don't know the specific stat. But basically, after you win a shutout game, the following week, I think it's almost 50% of the teams lose that following week.
Oh, don't tell me this, Travis.
I'm just saying it's a stat to maybe tell the boys, text the boys, hey, yo, like
that's so weird. Why is that the case? It's a very weird
stat, and it might even be more than that.
Really?
I think it was a staggering number of teams that lose that following week. I think kind of just it makes you feel at ease. Maybe the game plan isn't as crazy. Maybe the game plan isn't, you know what I mean? Like whatever it is, whatever it may be, the guys or the team that you're playing is like, holy shit, we got to get our shit together. We're playing this team that just fucking embarrassed another team.
Yeah. All right.
Good luck.
Hopefully we start changing that statistic a little bit better.
There you
so
go.
To say, yeah.
There you go. We helped that. We want
nice.
Next
there
one.
We
go. But this is what Gronk said about playing the Raiders, which is a very, very hilarious thing. Not very nice, but when you play the Raiders, it's like putting Neosporin on your cuts. They heal those wounds.
It is true. I mean, the level of, the level that the fans were at these last couple of weeks, and understandably, the Eagles had not been performing well. But then all of a sudden you play the Raiders who, have won 2 games this year, I believe. It has a tendency to, make you feel good again. And that's a great way to put it by Gronk. I think the Eagles are smart enough to know that, it was a great game, but they still got to improve and get better. But so much of playing well in the postseason is feeling good going into it.
Yeah. It's a big part.
I think the Eagles got some games here that they can feel good about, hopefully. They come out and put their best foot forward. They get into the playoffs with some momentum. So we'll see.
Well, Jalen Hurts, 12 for 15, almost a perfect day. 175 yards, 3 tutties before being replaced by Tanner McKee. And then Jalen quote after the game, he's always got one for us. Everybody needs to remember where I came from and how I'm built. All right, now, there you go.
Okay. He ain't messing around. I'm sure he's been hearing all of the stuff talking about it in the media. And I mean, listen, it was a great bounce back game for him. Obviously, the game before with the turnovers and everything, very uncharacteristic of Jalen Hurts. It's not been who he has been largely in the NFL. But this is what I mean. He's got 15 attempts. And if he would have played the whole game, it would have been more than that. But they did a great job of being a very balanced offense, and that's what they need to be. They need to continue.
It's the best
even
offense,
if it's not working, you got to stick with it, because otherwise these guys just don't respect it. They don't respect the line of scrimmage. They're getting into their zone drops easier. They're matching receivers right away. I came away this week, and quite honestly last week, even though it didn't work out, we had the picks. I came away from last week feeling like this offense is showing signs of going in the right direction. And
just prove that, yeah.
And hopefully we get another game this coming week against the Commanders that'll show that a little bit more.
There you go. Well, we got a LeBron stat of the game. Our guy at 37 years old and 255 days on top of those 37 years. Brandon Graham became the oldest player.
He was balling. He was in very vintage form.
Who was the oldest before that?
Shit, it might have been Brandon Graham. I don't know who else.
Graham.
Yeah, I mean.
It was Brandon Graham at 36 years old and 255 days.
It's always fun when you start breaking your own records for old age.
There you go.
I don't know if that's true, though. Let's see.
Well, you guys mentioned you guys played the Commanders on Saturday. A little Saturday in December, baby. Those college games start kind of going away, and all of a sudden, NFL is played on Saturdays now, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
If the Eagles win or the Cowboys lose, the Eagles will become the first back-to-back division winners in the NFC East in 20 years.
How crazy is that?
That is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
That is a competitive division.
It's going to come to an end, too. I mean, it's absolutely bonkers. It's been 20 years since somebody repeated. And, yeah. Way to go, Birds. Ha! Suck on that, Cowboys! What other games got flexed this week? How many? It's usually, 2 or 3 games?
I think it's 2. 2 games get flexed. At least 2 games get flexed to Saturday. And actually, I don't even know if they might have even had this scheduled. Because now they just know when December comes that they're going to start flexing games.
I don't think it was scheduled because that's why they were surprised, right?
Well, they're not the only game on Saturday. It looks like the Packers are playing the Bears later that evening. You guys do have the day game, though.
There we go. The 2:00 game. That's such a weird time. I don't like.
It's Saturday.
I know, I get it, but I don't like when they start at weird times.
It's also could be West Coast because this is Brandon's computer.
That is West Coast. That's Brandon's computer. So that's a 5:00 start, which is still a weird time for a football game. I don't know that I like a 5:00. 1, 4, or 8. Those are the time slots. We all know it. Stop fucking with me, NFL.
You're so ridiculous.
So what I'm reading is they flexed you guys out of the prime time Saturday and gave that to Packers Bears.
Yeah.
God,
so
they moved you to
the
yeah.
The Eagles Commanders game would have been a very weird game to flex into a Saturday game. Like,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. That's what was confusing.
We figured it out live on air.
Perfect. All right. Well, yeah. Short week.
Well, good luck to the Birds, baby. Let's take our talents to the rest of the NFL and talk about some Phillip Rivers is fucking back, baby.
44 years old, a grandfather, exactly 1,800 days since the last start. A lot of people were joking about it. A lot of people were like, this shouldn't be happening. And I think he gave them their best chance. I mean, that's the reality of it. They're playing the Seahawks, one of the best defenses in the NFL. This dude hasn't played for 5 years, and he gave them an opportunity to win the game. They were winning the game when he left the field. So, what is it, Riley Leonard? Was he going to give them their best shot? What was Riley Leonard going to do against the Seahawks?
We'll never know.
I mean, I think we do, though.
We can only
assume. He wasn't going to go out there and play that well, I don't think.
We can only assume. A lot of people were assuming that Phil was going to go out there and get sawed in half. Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I expected him to play well or not. I was like, I just can't wait to see it. I don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah, and that's the excitement of the NFL. That's why we fucking love this goddamn league.
He gets that ball out, though. He did take some shots, though. He took some shots.
It's the NFL. There's not a single game where a quarterback isn't going to take a shot.
Yeah, the one where the snap went high on him and he had to collect it, he got accordioned by about 3 Seahawks back there. I was like, oh, come on, get up, Philip. Get up, Philip. Dude, that was a vicious one.
The old accordion tackle.
Yeah, he literally pulled the cleats out of his trophy case. How about that? They're mounted up on the wall, and he takes them up out.
He pulled out the old Johnny Unitas's and just said, fuck it, I'm going to go lace these leather things up. That's hilarious. What a guy, man.
High school team was cheering him on during the game. Let's take a look at this video.
But there is Phillips' team, St. Michael Catholic from Fairhope, Alabama, having a watch party today.
And he had the best post-game speech I've heard in a while. I thought it was outstanding. Hopefully my sons and those ball players that I'm in charge of at the school, they'll say like, hey, crap, coach wasn't scared.
Nice, man.
There's more to the quote than what's here too. You're talking about, you come in and you don't know. There's doubt in your head. and having the courage to go out there and fight, right? Because the easy thing is just sit at the house, right? That's essentially what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Easy choice would be to, hey, I don't got to give it a shot. I'm perfectly fine over here. I thought facing doubt, facing criticism, going out there playing the way he did, and the message that sends to the young men that he's in charge of in that area, as well as his own family, incredible. And we forget a lot about what sports is about too often. And I think that this is a great reminder by Phillip.
And Rivers was always that guy, man.
For
fucking courage through the fucking world.
No doubt.
He's always been that guy that's played this game the right way, man. And no matter what the record was, or no matter what the situation was. So I expected nothing less, but it's awesome to see him go out there and still be able to sling the old pigskin around, baby. Unfortunately, they didn't get the win, though.
Yeah. Great job.
Seahawks are a fucking great, good-ass fucking football team right now, though. I'm not going to lie. I saw that shit in the preseason. I started seeing some guys flying around. Sammy D is out there fucking making it shake.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Dude, obviously he's got – you get a guy that can get open on demand, man.
You still got to give him the ball. Look at Justin Jefferson, though. What he did with Justin Jefferson the year before. Now Justin, numbers haven't been as great for him this year, even though he's still probably the same player. And Jigba, balling out. One common denominator, he's got Darnold throwing it to him.
There you go, baby. What other retired player should get back out there?
I was thinking about this. Who else would be like?
I mean, I know a guy still trying to prove his athleticism and trying to dunk.
Travis, I can't bend my elbow right now. I got a loose body. I can't even touch my head right now because I got a loose body stuck in my fucking elbow joint.
Well, go and get that shit cleaned out, Jason.
Well, I'm trying to avoid surgery, Travis.
We got to get some rehab going. Are we not rehabbing?
There's not a rehab. There's just a piece of cartilage that's floating around in there and it's stuck in my joint.
Oh, well, yeah, Jason, you got to go and get that shit cleaned out.
I can find it and then like push it out of the joint and it goes back to being fine. I can't do it right now. It's like stuck somewhere. I don't know if it's in the back or in the front, but it isn't leaving.
Well, go get an MRI and figure it. I don't know.
Anyway, it's not going to be me. What up? Who else? It's got to be a position that's not that physical, right?
Dude, it's football.
Aaron Donald.
I mean,
bring him back. Bring AD back.
He could do it, no doubt. Go on a Super
Bowl run, AD.
No doubt about it.
Who else could go do it? I feel like Fletcher Cox could still go in there and give some snaps if he wanted to. He's lost a lot of weight, though.
He is? He's down?
He's lost a lot of weight. He's doing good. He's doing good.
How about I got Big Wit? Big Wit could probably do it. Big Wit?
I mean, that guy's made to protect the passer.
Yeah.
He gets out of his bed being an NFL tackle.
I think, we talked about it before. Fucking Joe Thomas could go out there and play tight end right now.
Tight end?
That dude is fucking yoked.
He is yoked.
He is cut up.
Little blocky tight end?
Dude, 100%. Gronk could do it. He can give you a bunch of games for sure.
What about any other quarterback? Could Peyton Manning come up out of there?
I don't know.
What's the oldest a quarterback could go?
Peyton had the next stuff, man.
Like Kurt Warner, get him back out there. You think he could go out there and sling it a little bit?
Kurt?
Dan Marino on the sideline. What's Dan these days?
Dan's probably not even interested.
He looks good, though. I'm just going to be honest, bro.
It's Dan Marino. He's probably still got that glow to him. He's that guy.
I think we need to just see what's the oldest quarterback that could go out there and function an offense. Dan Marino's 64.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Speaking of Kurt Warner, I went to Kurt Warner's his foundation event out in Arizona one year.
Yeah.
And he always has ex-NFL players, quarterbacks, guys that can throw the ball. He had me come in there and we're the automatic QBs. So basically you sign up for a team or you draft your quarterback in a 7-on-7 game. And I was playing quarterback with a bunch of guys from, I think it was the military, if I remember correctly. But either way, you know who was out there fucking slinging it and looking like he was like large and in charge?
Who?
Doug Flutie.
Doug Flutie.
Dude, Doug, I'm pretty sure Flutie still plays in like a men's like baseball league. Boys to victory. I promise you, dude.
I feel like we should just go on like an old, like quarterbacks just giving it one game just to see if they can make it through. We already know a 44-year-old can do it off the street, 5 years removed.
Yeah.
What other quarterbacks are like in that age, like trying to think of guys that were like
older than 40.
Older than 44, younger than Dan Marino, though.
Like
I just saw Ben Roethlisberger.
Like John Kitna.
John Kitna.
Kid was slinging it around that same tournament. Got to say what's
who's
up
younger?
there.
Like Drew Bledsoe.
Drew could. I mean, yeah, of course. Aikman?
Troy?
He still looks good and in shape, and I don't know. I don't know if he still got the lively arm. That's the thing, man. Personally, I feel like Rivers was around his high school team. He was around, he's out there. He's around the game. He's still probably throwing the ball around, showing the quarterbacks the mechanics and how to get the ball out and stuff like that. Like,
he's got very unique mechanics. I don't think most guys are throwing the ball like he did.
I mean, it's still a fucking live arm. You know what I mean?
No question.
He's never like not had that. So I think he's kind of stayed around the game enough to do it. And I don't know. Yeah. I mean, Dilfer was down there in UAB coaching.
Gosh, I'm trying to think of who was the wave before Peyton? Joe Montana step out on the field for a second.
Joe Montana? Dude, have you ever met Montana?
No.
Smooth cat.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my gosh. I was like, dude, he had the aura of like a movie star, man. Like, he was just like the coolest dude I've ever met in my life, man. It was so fun. 100%. He could give you a game. Elway still slinging it around. He's been around the game. He's been over there in Denver as in the organization.
All right. See what he's got.
Touchy subject.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's move on here. We got some questions. Who's winning the NFC? That's a question.
Man.
It's really going to be the Rams or Seahawks. I don't know what all these other teams are doing in this list, right?
Yeah, I think Rams take it. They got a little bit more of a veteran feel to them right now, even though the Seahawks are playing fucking great. I'm pretty sure if it ended today, they would have it, right?
The Rams would.
Yeah. I don't see them.
Now, the Seahawks did, the last time they played them, they lost barely, but Sam Darnold turned it over 4 times. So, it'll be interesting to see who comes down out of that, but I don't think it's going to be the Bears. I think the Bears are going to lose some of these games coming down the stretch. NFC North is going to beat the crap out of each other. 49ers, I think what Kyle Shanahan's done and that staff this year with all the injuries has been incredible. But no, I think it's the Rams and Seahawks in that division this year. Packers just lost Parsons, which I think they're still a good team, but Parsons was the guy that, they went out and paid. They knew they needed a piece like that to be, a 4-down rush team and do all the interesting stuff in the back end that Hafley likes. And now they're going to potentially have to blitz a little bit more and mix it up to generate the pressure. Or Rashawn Gary's going to have to start playing like Micah Parsons, which he's had a great season, but a lot of that is because he's been out there with Micah Parsons. I think the Rams are the best team right now in the NFC. Eagles are right there. I think they're going to keep playing better. And I do think they're going to be formidable in these playoffs. The Bears, Ben Johnson, as these guys rolling. What do you think of the Bears?
I love watching them, man.